What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Yap Session. I'm your host, VOKIEO. The GYOS empire expands day by day. In the recording of this video, I'm at like 17K, and I'm expecting to see 20K right next to my name by the end of the summer. But who knows, that might be sooner. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, or else. We out this joint 17 deep, putting belt to ass. Man, I got too many strikers. I feel like Al-Qaeda. And trust me, we're gonna blow up soon. The things a nigga will do for a nut. He'll lie, dirty Mac, and if he was able to, murder. If you know me, I got the worst luck with roommates, bro. One tried to fight me over LED lights, one was fat, and the other took my bitch. Now this one is fucking a bitch in front of me. Tell me why last night I seen shorty butt ass naked in my living room. I ain't know what the hell was going on. I was just trying to get a snack. Let me give you the full context. This isn't really my roommate, this my sweet mate. He cool peoples. The whole year I had no trouble with him. The only time we talked was in the morning and we was saying, "What's up, bro?" This nigga was in the band team, so he was barely in the crib. He had a little throughout the whole school year, and they used to sleep in the living room and did none of that. He had the whole room to himself, so I don't know why he did that. And for future context, yes, that was his girl for real. He introduced me to her as his girl. I didn't really have a problem with it. A nigga like me, I'm just minding my business. If it doesn't involve me, I do not care. It was in the spring semester where him and his girl started going back and forth. It was loud as shit. I was on the game and I was still hearing them argue. I don't know the context. Once again, this doesn't involve me, but all I'm assuming is that the nigga mad that he not getting some. He was in this jump with her every night. I heard, nigga. I put Lulu on your butt. Why aren't you fucking me already? Boy, bye. You thought a little chicken was about to get you some treat, bookie? I'm just hearing these niggas go back and forth in an angry, non-playful, and potentially domestic manner. But shit, I just got a team wipe with magic. So a few weeks later, I started seeing this nigga in the crib with different shorties. Shorties that would potentially eat up the dark child. And mind you, his girl was still coming in the crib and shit. And I still didn't care. I'm the most out the loop nigga ever. Bitch, do I look like Maury? You claimed that nigga to be your man. Records determined that was a lie. Better luck next time, Bookie. That's everybody's man. The most I would have done was ask him to ask her if she had a friend. I ain't gonna lie, I would have cheated too. She was bad as shit. The devil got a method. He was with her and her little friends in the living room. I used to stop by to go to the kitchen like, hey guys. I used to check the fridge every time, and that bitch was empty. And then a few weeks passed, and then he started sleeping with shorty. Mind you, his girl sleeps in that same spot shorty is in. He looking like Greg Popovich. 70s hoes in and out. And this nigga had a side hoe for a side hoe. This nigga was cheating on his girl and cheating on the girl he's cheating with. Gentlemen, if you a college student and your dick is pussy deprived, do something for the school. It doesn't matter if you fine as fuck or you look like an allergic reaction. These hoes is going, gone. One night, all I heard was a round of applause. It was like 2 a.m. I was hearing it and I was like, fuck that hoe for me. 5, son. The second night, my roommate was in the room this time and he was hearing it and he was like, the walls are too thin in this crib. They wasn't even trying to be low-key about it. The bitch was moaning like a whale that got washed up on shore. Whole time, I thought he was doing all that in his room until night 3. It was pre-game. I walked in the kitchen to get a snack for real, and then I seen this whole butt-ass naked. I pretended I ain't seen none of that, and I just warmed up my food. An hour later, they probably thought I was asleep, but whole time, I heard a round of applause. This time, I told my friends about it. And I'm still here making jokes. I'm telling them, hey bro, I'm not hearing enough moans. He need to sub me in. And I waited like an hour for them to get finished. so I can go to the bathroom. The bathroom is in between the two of our rooms, and the living room is in front of the bathroom. So I'm assuming that they know that I was awake to hear all of that. So they're not gonna do that again, or at least warn me. And I'm assuming it's not going to get worse. And it got worse. The next day, aka a Sunday morning, they was hitting the iron again, moaning like they're the only niggas in the apartment complex. I could have done some laundry and walked into them fucking. Do y'all have no shame? What this told me about my sweet mate is that he probably seen his parents fuck and thought that shit was normal. His dad was in the pussy like, son, go grab me a tissue. Oh yeah, this how we made you. I pressed this nigga about the whole situation. I was like, hey bruh, I don't really care what you do, but do not do that in the living room. And he was like, oh, type shit. Duke Dennis, you have done irreversible damage to the youth. This nigga thinking he cool, but whole time, you a nasty little boy. Nigga, you nasty. You're getting pussy particles near the kitchen. The same place where niggas cook, eat, and put dishes at. This nigga is traumatizing us over some mid-ass pussy from some mid-ass bitch. You are fucking in my living room. It's like smoking weed and blowing that shit in my face. But the weed is backshot wind. I don't like confrontation because I'm pressing you over some basic ass shit that we are all supposed to know. Why at my big ass age should I tell you at your big ass age not to do that? Common sense is a lost art. Once again, this nigga did not hit us up in advance about none of this. He put his bed back in his room, but if more shit goes down, I'm making a part 2. If I hear him doing it again, I'm popping out my room and I'm saying, I got next. Takeaways from this video: communication is key, cheating is bad, don't do that. I heard if you fuck hella hoes in a certain amount of time, your dick gonna fall off, so don't do that, man. And if my future girlfriend watching this, you better not cheat on me because I will rub poison ivy on your coochie and have you itching that motherfucker for days. You gonna use a rose toy as a remedy. And these are the things a nigga will do for a nut. I'm your host VOKIEO, and I'll see you later.